You're listening to Miscast Commentary.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary. I'm Joe Finley, absent today, Todd Murray. Just scheduling problem, we couldn't get him in today. I just wanted to get a little bit of an episode out for you. A little bit to talk about, and gotta mention the next movie. You know, the good stuff, a little bit of housekeeping today, okay? So, let us start off with a little bit of news. Our favorite here, Kevin Feige, is going to be developing a Star Wars movie. I'm super excited about this. No real word, no real news on any of it right now as to what kind of a movie he's doing or anything like that. Everybody always wants to assume, oh, this is the one. This is going to be the one for Knights of the Old Republic. We don't know. There's a lot of guys developing stuff right now. So we don't really have any information beyond that. But given his track record and the stuff that he did with the MCU and what he did with what we assumed was going to be nothing and things like Game of Thrones and stuff like that, I'm really excited about this. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. Reach out to us at Miscast Podcast on Twitter or on our Facebook page. We'd love to hear what you guys think. Kevin Feige, Star Wars, it's happening. I also don't know what this means for him in the MCU. I don't assume that he's leaving it, so I think he's just going to be big picture producer, very similar to the MCU stuff. It's not going to be super duper hands-on or anything like that, but hey, it's worked before, guys. So that's a big one. I gotta tell you, October, that's what's coming up. It's not October today, but it will be soon. Actually, it might be, if depending on when you listen to this, it might be today. So happy October, everybody. It's Oktoberfest. Heavy sausage and a giant beer. Oh. So we have our usual fare for you, an October full of horror, and it's going to start off really strong this year. A movie that Todd and I both loved from our childhood. It is a cult classic, to say the least. If you haven't seen these movies, you got to go out and give them a shot. They're a lot of fun to watch. We are watching, for next week's episode, Phantasm. Let's take a listen.
Phantasm. Is it a nightmare? Phantasm. Is it an illusion? Phantasm. Is it an evil?
You have to take me home.
But why?
No questions. You must take me home.
Phantasm. Is it a fantasy? Phantasm. Is it alive?
There was nobody driving.
Whatever it is, if this one doesn't scare you, you're already dead. Phantasm.
All right, guys, did you get that enough? Did you say Phantasm enough? I think they did. It is a blast, this movie. Make sure to go and check it out or listen along with us or watch along with us. You get the idea. You know how this works by now. Very, very excited to be doing this one, and we have a very fun month of horror ahead for you, and as always, we have our bonus Halloween episode, and you want to know what that is a little bit ahead of time, a little bit before we announce it ourselves? You can find out by listening to my next episode of Dueling Decades. I just recorded an episode the other day, and it should be up in the next couple of weeks. I will let you know on the website and on Twitter and all that when that happens. It was a blast. I love going on with those guys. Make sure to go check them out. And yeah, I take on the 90s again. I take on the 90s most times when I'm there. I don't always get to choose, but it was, I've got a streak of doing the 90s, and it's an 80s versus 90s. What decade has the best movies, music, news, hot products, and TV? So make sure to go check that out. Like I said, I will post when I'm going to be on. Go under my bio at miscastcommentary.com. You'll find some of my previous episodes, including when I won the championship over there. I was their champion for a little bit of time. And that was, I don't know, the whole thing's a lot of fun. So make sure to go and check out Dueling Decades, wherever podcasts can be listened to. All right. So I wanted to play a little bit of a game regarding our movie this week. So what I figured I would do is I would give you 3 facts, or quote unquote facts. One of them is a real fact. The other ones I made up. You'll hear the real fact in the episode. So I want you guys to email podcast@miscastcommentary.com with which one you think the real fact is before the episode comes out. And then we will talk next week and we'll talk about it in the next Coming Attractions episode. And whoever wins, we'll take all the ones who got it right, and then we'll do a random draw. And then whoever wins, we'll send a little bit of a prize pack. So let us do it. Fact number 1. Angus Scrim briefly played Jason in Friday the 13th Part 3 when the original Jason was injured for 2 weeks. Fact number 2. Lemmy of the band Motorhead thought of the idea for the song Ace of Spades while watching Phantasm and seeing the shape of the main character's head. Fact number 3. Don Coscarelli got the idea for this movie when a pitcher hit a batter in the forehead with a pitch during a baseball game he was attending. All right, guys, one of those is actually true. They all sound kind of ridiculous, but one is real. So email us at podcast@miscastcommentary.com. Tell us what you think is true, and maybe win a prize. And reach out to us. We just like to hear from you. So reach out to us in any old way. Reach out to us on Twitter, like I said, @MiscastPodcast. Find us on our Facebook page. I'm at JK Finley on Twitter. Todd's at MiscastTodd. Instagram, I'm at JK Finley. We are at Miscast Commentary. Actually got the whole name for that one. So that's good news, right? Great. Awesome. Yeah, like I said, this one was going to be a short one, and it is a short one. We just wanted to get this awesome news out for you. We wanted to make sure that you, our friends, get to be a part of greatness. Another great October of horror movies. I put the challenge to you. Go back and listen to our other horror movies, our other October ones, and see, just watch some old classics this October. I have a friend who tries to watch 31 horror movies over the course of October between the 1st and Halloween, and he always ends up coming short because, we have lives and all that sort of stuff, and it's nonsense. But he always comes close, and I recommend a lot of movies to him, and every single movie that we've done on this program I've recommended to him at least once. And so make sure to come and check it out. Join us. Listen to some of the old ones. We'd love to hear about what some of your favorite ones are and what franchises maybe we haven't done, or what some of your favorites we haven't done. So all those different ways we talked about, reach out to us. Also call us, 1-289-769-3288. You can also just text that number, and you can get through to us that way, and then we can read your responses on the air. Again, it's a lot of rings for that bloody phone system. I can't change it. I do apologize. So you can text us. You can send like a voice message through the text as well. These are all options for you. So until next week, guys, I wish you the fondest adieu, and we'll see you next week with Phantasm. Bye-bye.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.